Welcome to the Tea Hut, the podcast for unorthodox entrepreneurs striving for success by going against the grain, breaking down barriers beyond the biscuit tin, revealing what property professionals and construction workers really talk about on their tea breaks. Join us as we delve deep to uncover what it takes to succeed and be the best version of yourself.
Welcome to the Tea Hut podcast. And for those of you that know me already, my name's Robbie Dunchow, and I'm here today again with my lovely wife.
Good to be back.
Ali, I've just introduced, but introduce yourself again for people that don't know you.
So I'm Robbie's wife, and I am co-director of Majestic Groundworks and Construction, which is our baby.
It is.
And yeah.
And speaking of babies, so this episode is dedicated to a question that was asked to me by someone who follows me on social media, Becky Emmons, who I went to school with, and it's a question for you, Ali. And I'm sure there's plenty of other ladies out there in the community that would love to hear your point of view. So the question was, I'm just going to say exactly how it was worded. So, how does Ali manage to parent, work hard, and look good? So, I know that,
They're looking good.
I think you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
But I always say that to you, and I have done for years.
You have done all the time,
And
even when I'm looking grotty.
And you've battered me down mostly every time I've said it.
Yeah, it's confidence in it.
Yeah,
all
but
women are the same.
it makes me not want to say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you say, so you say someone you love someone every day and they just went, ugh, it'd make you not want to.
We're not to that point yet, are we?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Confidence.
I know. It is confidence.
So that's something that you.
And it is coming back.
Have you you've struggled with your confidence, haven't you?
Massively, but I think a lot of that's to do with my weight.
Ooh, which I'm sure, literally, I'm going to say a fucking 100% of women can relate to that.
Yeah, they can.
And
I think that nowadays women, they've got to look a certain way. And my mum brought up something really interesting, actually. My mum's a Love Island watcher.
Oh my God.
And she said, I'm not watching it this year. She said, because everyone looks the same. Their hair's long, all the same. They've all got fillers. They're all this. And I think there's so much pressure on younger people to look like these women, these influencers. Why?
I don't know. I've got no idea because
Why?
I don't actually know.
Like, when you compare what I was like when I was 13 to a 13-year-old now, I was in trackies. I was in tracksuit. I had big gold hooped earrings in,
Yeah.
and trainers and things like that. But now
It's changed now, isn't it?
that 13-year-old actually looks
Hot
like
pants.
a 21-year-old.
Hot pants and a boot.
And we own a daughter now.
Yeah, I know. It fucking scares the absolute shit out of me. That
Can I
does.
just stop you a minute?
Yeah.
We've got no biscuits.
Oh my God.
Have you bought biscuits?
No, I haven't. All right, hang on. Let's just roll it back. I haven't even asked you on here before. What is your favourite biscuit?
My favourite biscuit. Oh, it's difficult.
All right, top
Now
three. Top three then.
Do you know that they like Nice? Nice or nice? That's another debate.
Nice or nice?
Nice. I think it's Nice.
I'd
anyway,
call them Nices.
They do like a coconut one of them.
They are coconut though, aren't they?
Or maybe that is. Yeah. So, yeah, they are nice. My niece, nice. Whatever you're feeling on that
They're
day.
nice biscuits, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't go, oh, that's a nice. And
But you need two to dunk.
you'd go, that's a nice niece.
That's a nice niece.
Yeah, two to dunk, because they are shit dunkers.
They're double dunkers.
They're quick ones, aren't they? Because
Yeah.
if they get too wet, they just flop.
Yeah, I do like them. In fact, I could probably eat a packet of them.
I like them.
But yeah, sorry, going back. Yeah, so there's so much pressure on how women are meant to look nowadays and what women are meant to be doing and the nice clothes surrounding everything. And let's face it, we're in a cost of living crisis.
It's fucking, it's
You know,
expensive to expensive to buy designer.
It's expensive to buy designer. It's expensive to eat good.
But if you like it, you like it, right?
Yeah, because you're a bit of a brand
I am.
whore.
You know, I am.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I like brand names.
Yeah, right. For instance, that top you're wearing now, that's a 300 quid top. And it washes up like
it's not a 300 quid. That's about 150 quid.
But it washes up like a piece of shit. Look at the state of it.
It's old. I've had it a couple of years.
No, you haven't.
Fucking hell, she's shooting me down on my fucking dress
No,
sense.
but what I'm saying is, why do you need to buy that? You could probably get a better version of that from Next.
Yeah, all right, we're going off topic.
Yeah, we are. But yeah.
So how do you manage to look good, and where does that come from?
To be fair, I wear makeup.
Never. I mean, you got a little bit on now, but that's not a lot. That's like minimal.
Got a bit of lippy on.
Yeah, but that's minimal.
That's
like, you're not. Minimal. You don't really like if we're going out somewhere, like taking the kids out. You won't like sit there and go, oh, "Shit, I got to do my makeup."
No, I used to be like that, but again, now I've got older and realised that I don't have to be what people want me to be. That's changed.
So is that something you'd like to tell like the other women to tell themselves? It's like don't matter.
Don't follow society
or what other people think.
Yeah, because that will do your head in.
Yeah, and not only do your head in, it will fucking send your skin as well.
Yeah. There's no. You don't need.
Which then leads to other contributing.
Don't get me wrong. I like a filler.
Yeah.
I do like a filler, and I like a bit of Botox. I haven't got anything in my face at the moment, but that's fine. But as long as you're not trying to be someone that you're not deep down, just to fit in.
Just to fit in. But there is a lot of pressure out there on women and men. Men to look a certain way, dress or act a certain way.
And let's face it, we break the mould on that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well,
I asked someone the other week, like, what's your stereotypical property developer look like? And they were like, middle-aged suit, like, presented well. And I was like, well, that is not me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not me. So, yeah, again, back to how do you do it? I mean, what's been your main hang-ups over the years, and how have you got over that? What have you done?
Right, let's start with parenting, because both our babies, they go to school. Well, Rosie's at nursery.
We've got a good support network.
We have got a good support network. With massively good support network.
So you don't do it all on your own, like
no. Oh God, no! Like school, nursery, nannies.
We've put our kids in nursery so this is another thing that it varies people's opinions on this, and we've put our kids in nursery from quite a young age.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do that.
No, but I think it's beneficial to children.
Yeah. But that's another reason why how you've been able to cope and do what you do.
Yeah.
Is that you've realised that, okay, I need to do that.
Yeah.
In order for me to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
And did you find that hard to put them into nursery early?
I mean, Rosie was later because of COVID.
Yeah. But she was still quite early.
She was early, and I did it at the beginning, but then I think like I am really lucky. I'm pretty blessed that I don't have to go to work. I'm blessed. I'm not doing this by myself.
Yeah.
I'm blessed that I don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
9 till 5, Monday to Friday, because a lot of people do.
Yeah,
and a lot of people do have to put their children in that long.
Yeah.
So
because you've taken risks and you've built this lifestyle that you want to live, that has enabled you and me to do what you do with the kids and parent the way that we do.
Yeah.
Is a result of our lifestyle.
Yes.
We've had to work at it.
Yeah.
You left your job 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Your full-time employed job. Taking a risk with me and the business. So that all results in how we parent and how we raise our kids and how we're able to be a bit more present in their lives.
Yeah.
But we still sent them to nursery early.
Yeah.
What a lot of people would consider early. And that was more, whilst that was probably for you as much, it was for them as well. And what's it done to them?
I mean, look at Rosie.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not one of these braggy parents, but I mean, she's so intelligent.
She can count to fucking 20 in Spanish. She's fucking 3. Do you know what I mean? I weren't speaking foreign languages when I was 3. I know that for a fact. Do you know what I mean, though? And I just think what we've done for them is I wouldn't have done it differently.
No, I wouldn't have done it differently.
So, again, advice to others out there that might be in a similar position to us or looking to do what you've done as a woman, was...
I think you've got while your children aren't there, because a lot of people will be watching this and their children are at school, you need to make the most of that time, whether it's that you have a day to yourself.
Or doing fucking housework or whatever it is.
Whatever you want to do, you need to have... I mean, I've got my horse now.
Yeah, but be productive in the time that they're not there.
Yes. and get everything done, just so that when they come home from school, that you haven't got to think, oh,
because
shit.
you can still have a balanced life, be a businesswoman like you are, and be a good mum.
And be a good mum.
As long as you're doing like the right things and using your time to your advantage, rather than just, right, the kids are at nursery, I'm going to go back home now, kick my feet up, have a coffee, and read time out. No. You're not that sort of woman, are you?
No.
Never have been.
No. I must admit the housework takes the back foot.
Yeah, but, okay.
But.
Again, it's leverage. If you fucking hate doing housework.
Get a cleaner.
And you can afford to pay a cleaner to come in for an hour, twice a week, that's 20 quid. Yeah. Like, I know that some people are going to listen to this and go, what? Fucking
lazy
20?
Bastards.
Yeah, and they will. So, you know, feel free to fucking shoot us down if you like. Not saying that we have had a cleaner. We've had several, haven't we?
But our house isn't in exactly the... We've just moved to a new house and it's a little cottage and it needs so much work doing to it, doesn't it?
Oh, it's a shithole.
It is a shithole. And we are kind of living on top of all the shit at the moment. So getting a cleaner in would just...
It's not beneficial. No point. But the reasons why we've got a cleaner in before is because, you know, you're a busy woman. I ask a lot of you when you haven't got the kids and they're at school. I'm asking you to do A, B, C, X, Y, fucking Z.
And then I'm doing all the stuff from Majestic, all the bookkeeping, all the CIS, all this, you know. So.
Yeah, and the other stuff for our other businesses. Yeah. Helping me. I know I've called you my PA before, tongue in cheek, but in a way, you know, you do handle a lot of the stuff that I don't. Yeah. Or I might miss. And you're always up my arse going, look, you've missed that, you've missed this, blah, blah, blah. So your time's taken up by being that person as well to me. Yeah. So, again, how do you do it? You know,
but it's a way of life now.
Yeah.
It is a way of life.
Yeah. It's about.
Like, this is why, like, sometimes when I don't know what's going on with Goldbrook, for example. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. And I want to know everything about it because I know that I'm going to be involved in it somewhere on the line. Yeah. So I need to know every footstep you're doing or making so that I'm prepared or I'm getting thoughts gathered for it. It's not because I'm being nosy. It's because I know that at some point I am going to be involved in it and I do need to know what's going on.
Keep up to speed.
Because if not, you're going to ask me to do something and I'm going to go, well, I haven't got a fucking clue. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
So
it's a process, isn't it? I mean, it isn't that we just started a business, became parents, and it all fell into place.
No, it's still not in place.
That's what I'm saying. There's constantly so many moving parts.
Yeah.
And the kid's getting older. Lennon's obviously now, that's our son, who's now getting to an age where he's going to nursery a little bit more frequently. You're getting a little bit more time on your hands. Therefore, we've now ramped up into another business venture.
Yeah.
But you know what, that's our lifestyle, and we've worked hard in the early years. We still work hard, but we've managed to leverage over time the things we don't like doing or we're not good at. And it's been a process.
It has been a process.
So I think it goes back to one of our other podcast episodes we've done about being successful. And I think it links back to setting goals, doesn't it?
Yeah, got to set goals.
So what goals have you set for yourself, i.e. with it? I know, like, you've struggled with your weight over the years.
Yeah.
So what goals have you set yourself and probably failed several times? So where did that journey start for you, i.e. the weight? How did it make you feel? Why? Was it society that made you feel bad about your weight?
No.
Was it that
it's not feeling comfortable in anything?
But is that looking at other people as well, going, oh, she looks good, I don't look like that? Or are you not like that?
No, not like that. No? I just don't want to...
It's how you feel when you look in the mirror.
If I'm really honest, it's the clothes variety.
Yeah.
There isn't much for bigger
women. Because you're tall like me, innit?
I am tall.
Hard to find clothes, even for a geezer.
Unless I want to find a bed sheet to wear. They don't cater properly.
Looks like a fucking toga, doesn't it? No, but it does, doesn't it? I know what you mean, because you buy like say I buy like a double X t-shirt and it fits me like that, but it's past my belly button.
Yeah, I know.
So it's the torso, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're tall, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you struggled with that?
Yeah.
From an early age?
From an early age, yeah, always.
So you were always...
I was fit up until the age of probably 14 when I started to go out of horses. I was still in it, but not as intense as I was.
Had other interests.
Yeah, cars.
Yeah. Drinking.
Yeah, drinking.
Drugs.
Yeah, everything.
All that.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I forgot what I was saying.
No, where did the weight? Where did it come from? Your want to look different. How have you struggled with it?
I just want to be fit.
Yeah.
Like,
but you were fit.
I was fit.
But you've always been a bigger girl.
I've always been a bigger girl. I've always had muscle because of horses.
Yeah.
And now I'm back to the gym, back to 80. I've got my horse again, which I need to be fit for. I need to be fit for my children.
Have you always yo-yoed with your weight?
Always.
Since you can remember?
Since. I've always been big because I've been tall.
Yeah.
But even at school, I felt like I was big, but I wasn't. It's just because I was my height.
Yeah.
Really. But then, like last year, enough was enough. So, as you know.
So I mean, you obviously you've had 2 kids as well. So you dealt with that, the IVF.
IVF, that puts tons of weight on because of all the meds you got to take.
So for those of you that don't know, our parenting journey started when we obviously realised that we weren't able to conceive naturally. It weren't happening, was it? No.
And then I had my tubes removed, my fallopian tubes removed. So now I am, because we had an ectopic pregnancy.
See, people want to hear about this.
Yeah, so I had an ectopic pregnancy, and we were on fertility medication then, weren't we? We were on Clomid, yeah.
And that's the first step on the IVF ladder.
Yeah.
They try you out with the drug first, the fertility drug.
Yeah.
To try and prevent any further treatment. Yeah. Because if that drug works, then it prevents the NHS spending more money.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. So I had an ectopic pregnancy. Quite a funny story behind that, actually.
Go on, tell people.
So, well, it's not a funny story. Sorry, the steps after are quite funny. So I had this ectopic pregnancy, and we were due to go to Egypt the next day.
Yeah. And
we weren't going to go, but then I was like, no, come on, let's go. We've bear in mind, we're both in 9 to 5 jobs here, right? So money, it meant a lot to go on this holiday.
Yeah, we needed it.
And it cost us a lot, so.
Yeah, it did.
So we flew to Egypt, but I didn't actually know what it was at the time. I didn't actually know it was an ectopic pregnancy. So while we were out there, the doctor was like, yes, I think it's an ectopic pregnancy. So I had to spend the whole holiday in the room, on the bed. In agony.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Rob decided to have anaphylactic shock with a bloody peanut. So all I can remember is being in absolute agony, like someone stabbing me, and then all these little waiters running up the corridor with these buckets of ice to chuck over Rob while he's in the bar.
Butt naked.
I
was butt naked in the fucking bath in the hotel room with all these little Egyptian waiters throwing ice buckets over me, trying to...
So I was like, what is going on here? Like, I was laughing because I was like, well, I did.
That was a fucking horrendous holiday, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. So anyway, sorry, we're kind of off topic here. So then I went home. We went home and the hospital confirmed that it was an ectopic pregnancy. And then they said, right, you've got to have an operation to have this removed. And I didn't. And it ruptured.
Yeah.
And the pain was that bad. It was more intense than childbirth, that I was passing out on the sofa. Remember it? Anyway, I somehow cleared it, but it wrecked my body. It wrecked that tube, and also the scar tissue wrecked the other tube. So we went for a round of IVF and it didn't work. And the consultant said to me, look, you need to have these tubes out because that is stopping you. That is throwing basically poison into the uterus that you aren't going to get pregnant. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, come on, put your big girl knickers on.
Yeah.
So went to have my tubes removed. And then the next IVF worked, didn't it?
It did.
First time it worked.
It did.
And then along came Rosebud.
Yeah.
And then we decided, right, time for another. So Rosie wasn't even a year old and we went for another. And then, we still got one in the freezer.
We have, and we're undecided
about
what to do with it.
I don't know if I could deal with a third child.
So again, throughout that whole process of going through IVF, one of the main problems with that was your weight.
My weight, yeah.
Every time we went to... No, I'm not digging. I'm just saying...
Yeah, every time.
That's been a constant thing throughout your whole life.
Yeah.
From a young age, right up until giving birth and having a kid, and then going for IVF again, and them saying to us for the second time, your BMI is too high, you need to lose a bit of weight. And obviously, it's just like, you're like, I'll go back on the Cambridge diet or something.
Yeah. So I'll just drink milkshakes 3 times a day. And
so you've also done a ridiculous amount of crash dieting.
Yeah.
I mean, since we've been together, you've literally like probably been on the Cambridge about 20 times.
Yeah.
And it's worked for a period.
Yeah, served its purpose.
But then
you've
just always gone
shit again.
back.
Yeah.
Never sustained it.
No.
Why?
Because I go back to eating shit.
Is it just easy to eat shit?
It's easy to eat shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're on the go, or you're just eating late at night, and then we just eat shit. I know I'm bad because my relationship with food's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's portion sizes that is the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then last year we went on holiday and I felt hideous. Nothing fit me. Even all the bigger clothes that I took didn't.
Still look beautiful to me.
Thank you. Yeah, so I put myself in for a gastric sleeve. And here I am today, 5.5 stone down. And I feel fit.
Yeah, you've done like, and just for people that didn't know Ali before, she's done really well. She looks great. She looked great before, but she looks even better now.
Oh, thank you.
But that weren't easy for you to make that jump, was it? Again, that's a risk, isn't it?
Everyone says, "Oh, you're taking it easy." Well, not everyone, but what I read on these platforms, "Oh, you're taking the easy way out." That's not an easy way out. That's a serious operation.
Yeah.
You know, I got all my risks read to me first, and basically he said, "You might die," and I was like, "Am I going to die?" And he's like, "I can't tell you that you're not going to die." I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, what am I doing?" But anyway. The day after I was home and I was normal.
You've had no problems,
I've had
have
no
you?
problems.
Absolutely none.
None.
And we've looked at some fucking horror stories online of people having these, operations abroad, whether it's for your teeth or whatever it is. And
yeah, I mean, there's this lady on TikTok and I think she's 4 months in and she's still in hospital every day. So,
but that's you made that decision because that was like that was. I think the last ditch opportunity for you, or last thing to try.
Yeah.
And there's no going back from having half your stomach cut off. I mean, there is, obviously, if you were to literally, over-consume.
You can't stretch it.
No,
you can't stretch it, but you can eat shit.
Yeah.
Which I do. I do treat myself to a bit of chocolate or something every day.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Or a sausage roll. But
nothing wrong with that.
AD, I didn't say that.
You did.
If AD's watching.
He's our personal trainer, AD. She definitely eats sausages.
Beast me.
Loads of sausages. So I'm not going to come out of another
there you go again.
Innuendo.
See, I can ignore you at home when you with the innuendo.
You're right in front of me now.
Well, yeah, I'm right in front of you, and I've got to answer you.
You've got to look at me when I'm saying it.
Yeah.
She eats loads of sausages.
Oh, stop.
No. So, yeah, I mean, I could take me out off to you, really, because I've always struggled with my weight. Always struggled with it from a young kid. Still struggle with it. Still find it hard not to eat shit. I don't think I've got the bollocks to go and have my stomach cut away. Truly, I don't think I've
really?
got. Yeah, not sure if I've got the nuts to do it.
Well, it's quite a good experience. Because you get looked after by nurses. There you go. Reason to have it.
I'm not into
but
that.
No, it's
not into nurses. What? You just said you get looked at? I'm not in. You did a little funny face. I'm like, I'm not into nurses.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So, Frank.
No, but I haven't got the bollocks to do what you did and put yourself under the knife. You know my opinions on cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
Fine if that's what you want to do to yourself, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
but then again, I think that saved my life.
If there was one operation,
look
that I
how
could get
fit
done,
I am
would.
now.
What?
Look how fit I am now.
Oh no, you're amazingly fit. I think you've done really well, and it's again taking that risk, making that choice to have that operation done, and go through that has enabled you to get back on the horse again.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable doing it.
I feel comfortable. Yeah.
So again, it's about making them choices.
I do have lots of loose skin.
Yeah, but again, that's something
that won't tighten up. So it's either cut it off or live with it. So I'm gonna have to live with it because I don't think I could do.
Could you not do
maybe
that?
I could. I don't know. Maybe I could. That's expensive. It's expensive, and I wouldn't go abroad for it.
Fuck going abroad for anything. I wouldn't go abroad for anything.
Yeah.
But
apart from a holiday.
Apart from a holiday, obviously. But so So how would you say to people, if you could clam it up into a nutshell, what is the keys or the underlying things that you've got to do to be a good mum, have a good business and look good?
So get rid of your kids at nursery.
Fuck them off.
Yeah.
As soon as they're able to fucking dribble, get them out the fucking door. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't mean that.
No, I'm joking.
No, but you need time for yourself for starters.
Yeah.
You need time for yourself because parenting is hard. And as a mum as well, I mean, I know you're a fantastic dad. You're fantastic. But like as a mum, that pressure's on me.
Yeah.
So
Dad's the fun one, isn't it?
Dad is the fun one.
I dip in and out.
Yeah.
When I'm not there.
Dad's the fun one though. Mum's the like discipliner and dad's the fun one.
Yeah.
But so if your child's at school, your world's your oyster.
Yeah.
You know, use that time.
Use your time.
Use your time wisely.
Yeah.
Like I still get my nails done, I still get my lashes done.
Yeah, but that's because you like to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why not?
So it's a chore. It's a chore to have it done, but I like having them done.
Yeah.
Once they're done, they're nice.
Yeah.
And then work, but fit as much work as you can in while they're at school or nursery. Then, in the evenings, we do some work in the evenings sometimes, but we just have to take turns with the children, don't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and looking good, I can't answer that one because...
Yeah, well, to other people, you look good to me.
Thank you.
And to others, obviously, you're an attractive person. You take pride in your appearance, so people obviously think, well, how does she do all that and manage to look good?
Yeah, but during the week, I look like I fell out of a bin.
Yeah, you're very selective on the pictures you share on your social media.
Absolutely.
No, you do look good, and I think it's just about, again, having time, like you said, having time for yourself.
Yeah, so children, if they're at school or nursery, do what you can during the day, and in the evening you can be a parent. And when they go to bed, you can carry on doing what you do and you can finish off.
Yeah.
Or use that. See, I don't have chill time at night.
No.
Like, that's my time that I'm thinking, right, let me research something.
Yeah.
Or let me look into something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't call it chill time where I'm looking at a book for fun.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So use your time wisely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure, get the kids out the door.
Yeah.
Get them into early education because it's beneficial not just for you to have more time to do what you need to do.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids really, because both our kids have come on leaps and bounds since being at school.
Yeah.
And again, taking the risks, making the right decisions for yourself, and not necessarily
education.
Yeah.
Education. I mean, you could be doing an online course during the day if you can't get to one.
Yeah.
You can be doing an online course during the day.
Yeah. Or even, like you say, using that time to set up another business.
Yeah.
You know, and do what you can when you can, innit?
Yeah.
Don't try and max it out and think of it as a massive thing. Put it in your diary. If you've got a spare 4 hours one day, then dedicate 2 hours of that time to doing something.
Yeah, absolutely. That's another thing. If you are going into business with your husband or your partner or something, share a diary.
Oh yeah, fucking
because it. Just something, iPhone calendar, we sync our iPhone calendars, don't we?
Simple as that.
And I know what I can book in when, and you know what you can book in when with me, because it's in front of you.
We don't have to text each other and phone each other. If there's nothing in the diary, I'll book it in.
Nothing gets forgotten,
yeah,
which it did before, didn't it?
Yeah.
So share a diary with whoever you're with.
Work together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's been a pretty good episode, and I hope people can take some value from that. And the ladies of our community and the men pick up some valuable pointers from the things you've shared. So thank you for sharing your points of view.
Thank you.
I like looking at you across the table.
I know. I don't think we spoke to this much.
We haven't. I haven't looked in your eyes like this for years. I think I've just fell in love all over again. All right, so yeah, if you want to listen to us again, you can follow me on socials, Robbie Dunchow, Goldbrook Homes, the Tea Hut podcast. You can find Ali. Where can we find you, Ali?
I'm on Facebook, Ali Dunchow. I'm floating across Rob's profiles, left, right and centre. So just look at the tag people and I'm in there.
Good.
Don't really do Insta.
No. But, okay, cool. So we'll catch you again on one of our other episodes. And thanks for listening, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Tea Hut. Proudly brought to you by eGrowth Media.